and watch out for a giant piranha plant. Okay, the first room is done. The kind of area set up in rooms. The whole stage is kind of set up in rooms. Watch out for the fire flower, our piranha plant shooting fire. Get myself a fire flower, and now we're heading to the next room, which uses these little vehicles in order to transport me over the lava. Of course, if I fall in the lava, I'm instantly dead, so I do not want to fall in lava at this point in the game. That's probably the hardest thing to do, to make that transition onto the already moving platform and then quickly ducking. This area, I'm going to jump really quickly over the middle areas there, because when you step on them, a fist starts going up and down and can hit me. Usually ends up hitting me, and I don't want to lose my fire flower. Okay, next whole room is complete. Head up past the piranha plant that's not really doing anything. And grab another fire flower, even though I really don't need it. Unfortunately, I can't store my ability. And now quickly jump over these platforms that if I stand on too long will start to fall. So I don't want to fall in the lava. Very quickly. And now this room, I want to run as quickly as possible. Just keep running. Do not stop. You'll be able to avoid all the things falling from the sky. Okay, now we have the weird Wario ghost face type thing kind of flying around. You have to jump on these things twice a piece. You actually have 3 sets of them. That was the first set, which was only 1 of them. Here's the second set, which is 2 of them at the same time. Okay, one's dead, and there goes the other. Okay, 1 more set of them, which are a little bit faster, I guess, or set up in a different motion. They really are pretty much the same thing. There's one. Yep, he's taken out. 1 hit on the second one, as it bounces down now, and there we go. It's taken out. Okay, they're done. There's the final room. You get a fire flower if you need it. And now it's time to do battle with Wario himself, who of course looks very different from the Wario we know nowadays. He's much larger in many ways than Mario, and kind of has a more of a dopey or evil kind of look on his face. And we actually have to do battle with him 3 times. That was the first time, where he's just basically giant Wario. And now we get a carrot, which I will grab. And now we have to do battle with Carrot Wario, which is of course Wario with a carrot. And he's going to hover back and forth, and when I go underneath of him, for the most part, he'll stop flying over and will actually drop. Or will he? Or not. There we go. Jump up. There's 2 hits. Wait for him. And there we go. There's the 3rd hit. And he'll run off again. And there's a mushroom if we wanted it, if we've gotten hit, but I'd much rather stay with the carrot if possible. Now this form, of course, is Fire Flower. He shoots fireballs at us, but I'm just going to fly across the room real quick. There's hit number 2. He's going to jump again. And hit number 3, and that is it. He shrinks into his little baby form. We have Baby Wario, or Small Wario. I don't know which one. Either way, he's still kind of bigger than Mario. He drops the magic lamp. We pick it up, and now we can we wish to transform our castle back into Mario's castle as the whole thing kind of shakes, and he turns into a much nicer, prettier looking castle, much better looking, not as dark. And we have the coin in the middle. Will flip from a W to an M to signify, of course, Mario taking back over his castle. Here we go. The flag raises as end. Now the screen will scroll up a little bit, and we'll actually start seeing the ending credits for Super Mario Land 2. Thank you, Mario. Your quest is over. And now we start to see random pictures, as well as the random credits that will start going around. Mario Land 2 staff. So yeah, that's Mario Land 2 in a nutshell, I guess, or overall completion of Mario Land 2, as I'll talk during while the credits are rolling, get to see all the people that worked on this game. Overall, it's a Mario game that, because I guess it was created or worked on by a different person than Miyamoto, a lot of the stuff that was created in it really didn't carry over, except for, I think, Wario, pretty much. The Fire Flowers were in all of them, so they were already there. We had the carrot ability, which we never see again. We had the cape ability, which became much more popular, I would assume, in Super Mario World, so we really never saw that again. And this was the last Mario game really on the... This is the last Mario game on the Game Boy. because after this they went to Super Mario Land 3, but it was Wario Land, as we see music composer is KAZUMI TOTAKA, who has done many things and many soundtracks over the years, and is probably most famous for probably Animal Crossing, I guess. But he's done a lot of games, specifically for Nintendo, and always has his little song in it. But really, a lot of the enemies, like for example the cowfish, that I actually thought were pretty cool. I mean, you don't see them again, and even Wario Land, Super Mario Land 2 has a whole new set of enemies they kind of introduced to be specifically for Wario and his adventures. So yeah, I mean, it was pretty much a standalone title, I guess, in the whole Mario franchise. I guess maybe it didn't fit in with Miyamoto's look at it, but it did exceptionally well in terms of sales. But then again, when you have Mario plastered on anything, it's gonna sell. As we are now in the special thanks for Tony Harmon and Don James. But yeah, so I guess that's why. I guess because it wasn't really done by Miyamoto that it kind of just faded away. It's finally remembered by me, and I'm sure many of you, or many people, as being a great Game Boy game. I played it many a times, taking it on the road and stuff, on road trips and all. Unfortunately, though, by the end of my time playing it, I was so good at it that I would beat it way before the road trip was over. So I would be mad that, unfortunately, I had already beaten the game before we got to our destination. But that's going to wrap up this edition of Play It Through. Of course, the quality was a little bit different. This was a Game Boy game, so tell me, of course, if you liked it, if you thought the resolution and all was pretty good. I think I was able to get it full screen enough, and I captured it a little bit differently because I had to use, of course, different programs. But that's going to wrap this up. Thanks for watching, and of course, I hope you enjoyed.